Welcome and well met, my brave little sprouts. Today we are going to go over tanking advice. This is not an optimization guide, but basic advice for you to build a foundation as you level your tank for the first time. When tanking, make sure your tank stance is on. This is named different for each tank, and your gauge will glow or change based on the job. This stance makes it to where you gain enmity or aggro when attacking enemies, ensuring they attack you. Without this, you cannot tank. If you are over leveled, this tends to turn off when joining a dungeon when you level sync, so be mindful of that. Defensive cooldowns, or mitigation we like to call them, is abilities tanks have that lower damage in a way, such as outright giving you more defense or even slowing enemies or stunning enemies. Even healing you is considered a form of mitigation. These are your main abilities when tanking that keep you alive. A proper tank will roll these cooldowns. By roll, we mean you use one cooldown and when it falls off, you use another, as long as the pack of enemies will stay alive for its duration. In most cases, you do not stack mitigation. Some you can. The small mitigations tend to be stacked, such as reprisal and arm's length. Short cooldown mitigations tend to be stacked with large ones as well when you acquire them. Heart of Stone, for example, has such a small cooldown, you use it off cooldown and use it with other bigger mitigations, such as Rampart. Even something small such as Low Blow, a simple stun, can be a nice off-global mitigation when no one else is stunning. Speaking of, don't forget your roll actions. All tanks have the same mitigations from them, and make sure you have all the roll actions on your bar. Now that we have gone over mitigations, how do you apply all of this in a dungeon run? First, make sure your tank stance is on. Second, attack the first pack of mobs with your AoE combo. AoE only on 3 enemies or more as a rule of thumb. If you plan on pulling more than one pack, do at least 2 GCDs worth of abilities before moving on and use sprint. This is to ensure ranged DPS who keep attacking won't steal aggro. If they still manage to, keep pulling and grab after. They won't die. Whether you have pulled one pack or more, once you have stopped and enemies have gathered, use your defensive cooldowns. As a rule of thumb, you use your longest one first, such as Sentinel, and roll your cooldowns until the pack dies while still performing your AoE rotation. Do not run to the next pack till all enemies are defeated. If you need elaboration, it allows for MP to regen between packs, as well as letting your DPS be ready to set up for the next pack. Additionally, your sprint lasts longer when used out of combat. Depending on your level and expansion, you may not be able to pull wall to wall, or even pull more than one pack. Additionally, do what's comfortable for you, but know that pulling large pulls is a team effort and not only on you. It's up to not only you to use your defenses correctly, as well as the healer to heal you properly, and the DPS to deal enough damage before you run out of cooldowns. It's a team effort, and you'll be loved as a tank once you master pulling wall to wall. And that is all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Thank you, and farewell. I hope to see you in the next lesson.